Hi everyone, this is Ahmed again, talking about another subject for another day. I hope everyone having a good day. Even if you're not having a good day in this pandemic, you're locked at home. I hope you're having a good time. All this happening is lesson for us. We should learn from it. I should not be negative. We should be positive. We should be optimistic. We should think further. Just think further outside the box, as we call it. Not just stick to the materials and think about how to make money and how to have funds. Think outside of the box because you already locked in the box because you already cannot go and have a fun. You cannot make money because you can't work. You can't go to work and you can't go have a fun. So now what are you gonna do? I'll tell you what to do. But today I'm talking about because the last lecture or the last video I was talking about why people denied the existence of God, and I just put a brief of why I think people deny the existence of God. But today I'm talking about different things about us. I was talking about them who's deny God, who deny the existence of God, and I said today I'm talking about us. Why do we believe in God? What made us believe in God? Does it just because I born when I found out my parents believe in God, let's believe in God. My parents follow that religion, let's believe. Well, that's true. That's true. Maybe not 90%, 95% of the world is like that. They're following what their parents, what they raised for. And actually that's the nature of people. It's to follow what your parents follow. Well, it's that some people they come from religious family, they turn out to be non-religious. They don't believe in God. That's happened. But basically, during their childhood, they believe in God. So, and the opposite, people came from family don't believe in God, don't have religion, and they became actually having a religion, believe in God. And maybe they changed their religion. Some people change their religions in when they are young, when they are old. That's not the point. The point is why do we believe in God? Is it just a faith? Or do we have something extra? Well, I'll tell you what, it is a faith. In fact, the other religions outside of Muslims, Islam religions, what they do, they said, we have a faith. That's it. We don't need evidence. Because the faith, they say the faith does not need evidence. So what they said, oh, let's believe in God, no doubt. But actually, as a Muslims, we have the both. We have the both to make us to believe in God. Well, again, of course, you're gonna ask me about. Are you gonna tell us about the universe and all the creatures around us, how they created? Well, actually, that's a part of it. But all about the questions. So everyone has to ask questions. The problem is we are human. We have brain. Our brain's built to ask questions, and then we ask questions about everything we want to know. And sometimes even doesn't have a benefit for us. We're still asking questions about it. So as a human being, we have a questions. Everyone has a questions. How did we came here? Where we come from? What was the beginning? What's gonna be the end? And how it is so far? How things work? How the universe work? And how many planets are there? And how many people? Well, all these questions actually it's in everyone's mind question. That's not something like that religion or that religion should think about it, should ask about it. No, that's a human nature. Everyone asks questions. and everyone need answers. And well, most of the questions been answered by different religions, even been answered by people they don't even have a religion, atheists. The atheists start trying for years and years and years and years to answer these questions. They come with something, so many theories, and they come with the Big Bang theories, and they come with everything. They've been trying. They're trying hard. That's all right. You, at least they trying to answer the questions. But the problem is they're facing now because they answer the questions and their answer have so many questions. For example, I'll give you one of the atheists. They've been trying to answer the questions that where we came from, where this universe come from, and they came up with a very noun theory, which is the Big Bang theory. They said, "Oh, the whole thing was one ball, and then this exploded, and once exploded, it's a massive explosion happened." When we don't know, million years ago, I don't know how the evidence. That's not something we don't talk about it. But they said this big giant ball has been exploded, and it's became small planets and Earth and solar system and everything put in order, and then out of this explosion we have a solar system. The solar system is a work, rules. They have rules in it, and they follow rules. System follow rules, and a system follow a guideline, and that guideline been working for years and years and years. So that's what they've been saying. It's explosion. It's a chance. Okay, there's a chance. It's explosion. The explosion happened. How made the hell this system works on guidelines? And we never see a sun coming from different positions. We always see the sun coming from same position, guys. This same position as well. With the moon is same, the stars, everything. So once they put this answer and they think, oh, they're gonna shut up everything. They're gonna answer it. That's it. We're done. We found the answer. But actually, this answer, it's dragged so many questions to this answer. First question is, what was, if you're saying there was a ball, as a big ball, a big planet's been exploded, how this big planet came? That's a question that they just pop up. How this planet came, first. Second, what made this explosion happen? Third, why there is no another explosions? Fourth, if there's explosions, there's a chance, why everything never change? Why everything stay the same? How comes we have the sun stay the same, moon, planets, everything stay the same, rule the same systems? How this happens? Are these the answers you bring it? This is the answer you brought to us. This is the answers brought. This is the question has been brought with your answer. So again, they have no answer. The Big Bang Theory, it doesn't matter if it happens or not. It changed nothing. Because the point is, when we argue with this atheist, and they're saying they believe in nature, and they said Big Bang Theory, we don't actually argue with them if this happened or not. It doesn't matter if it happened or not. It changed nothing about what we believe. Because if he said, well, we don't know, as a Muslims, we don't know if this explosion happened or not, because the only way, that's why we can come back to it, the only way we know it's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's God tell us about it, because we cannot evidence, because people say the humanity since Adam and Eve it's 14,000 years. So how do we know this explosion happened a million years ago? How do we know? It's all theories. It's a theories mean theories. You brought something without evidence. That's what the theory means. So we jump to the second page, which is, as we Muslims we believe there is a God, of course, and that's what we came to it. And then they deny, and they said, nah, there's not. There is not, because how comes we have a God we can't see it? Well, that's the point. If you see it, it's not gonna be God. Because if you see it, it's gonna be what? In order to see it, it has to be materialistic. It has to be physical. And again, if I tell you that God is physical, then it's all the physical material, all the stuff has to be made by someone. So there's the main point. The God that we don't see, it's because He's God. He's God. He cannot be seen by us, at least by our eyes. So that's the point. If they ask us why can't we see it? He can't see it because it is a God, and He's everywhere, and He's not visible for us. And the whole point is we're not capable of handling the vision of Allah, and we're not capable of thinking about how Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala work. We don't know, because He made this. He made our brain. He made our eyes. So if He made them, He put a limit on them. And everyone knows a human being are limited. So our eyes is limited. Our seeing is limited. Our hearing is limited. Our sniffing is limited. Our taste is limited. Everything is limited. We cannot see everything. We cannot hear everything. Basically, we cannot think of everything. That's why you see genius people. That's why you see dumb people. That's why you say people can't hear, can't see, can't talk. So the point is, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is there. That will call Allah. But for you, if you don't believe in God, not yet. Not yet. Because it's a simple theory. I'm not saying theory. It's a simple idea. So we have something. We have this universe. We have our bodies. We have everything around us. The question is, was these things made by someone or not? Because you have to answer is yes or no. To make the question is simple, to make this answer simple as well, you have to ask the question is yes or no. That's what the police sometimes do that for you, because they don't want to get a complicated answer from you. They want to get a simple answer, whether they arrest you or not. That's the point. So everything around us, including us, was it made by someone or not? Well, if you say yes, then we're happy to go to the second step. But if you say no, then actually you're not thinking right. Because our brain, our thinking is, because in order to get something done, you have to do something in prior to it. If in order to get money, you have to work for it. What else? In order to get a car, you have to get a money. So everything is prior to something. In order to get a clothes, you have to get money. In order to eat, you have to put a plate. You have to cook. You have to buy the food. If you don't buy the food, how are you gonna eat? Because our brain's set is that everything is prior to something. So you cannot do that unless you do that. And that's how our brain works. Because we figure things out. That's why we build the high-rise buildings. Human being made tremendous things. Because we put things in order. We start from scratch and then we build something big. You build a car, start from a small part. You build that with a foundation. Because without the foundation, the building will not gonna stand. So our brain set is, that's how our brain works, because we have to put things in order. And then we make sure the order is perfect. That's how things work. Because if you assemble a car and you don't put you put 3 wheels, I'm not talking about the 3 wheels cars, if they don't exist. the car won't drive because it's got missing one wheel. It has to put the orders perfectly. Everything with the computers, with everything. With everything. With the jacket, you have to put a sleeve. If you got one sleeve missing, you're gonna wear it. So our brain is understand thing that everything's around us by order. Everything we make has to be by order. Otherwise, there's no point. There's no point from it. There's no point to go to and to do everything without to put it in order to do it. So we'll go with the answer is yes. The answer is yes. Everything made by someone. Now, if everyone agreed by the yes answer, not the no answer, the yes answer. The yes answer is we're gonna take us to the second stage, which how these things made, because we agreed that someone's made them, or made by someone, made by something, or let's say something, not someone, something. We're not gonna jump. We're gonna say this everything made by something. Now we're gonna go further and ask our questions. What is that something? What is that? What is that something? Is this the final creator? Or is there someone before that to create this one? Well, we come up to the logic rule, which is the loop. We don't want to come to the loop, which is, or come to the ultimate, because we just keep adding creator. We're not gonna go nowhere. It's impossible to have unlimited creators or created chains. That's not possible. We can't even think about it. It's not logic. And also there's no logic if you say the loop, because I make the car and the car made me. Or the chicken make the egg and the egg make the chicken. That's a loop. We know that's not logic as well. That's against logic. So today the point is everything is around us made by something or not. We agree that yes, the answer is yes, made by something. And then we jump to the next step. What is that something? Is that something is the ultimate creator, or it's been created by someone else? And again, we have to keep the answer. And then the second video, I'm gonna talk about the answer of that question as well. Is a yes or no? Yes or no? Was that thing that created everything around us is all the final creator or the middle creator? And we have to have the answer, and we agreed all the answer is yes or no. For now, I want to thank you for watching, and I will catch you later for our second video, and thank you so much.